we have attempted to find security for our lives in things. We have attempted to find security in our possessions, in our status in society, in our accumulation of wealth, in our money, in our whatever. And I really believe that what I'm witnessing is kind of like a planetary personality crisis, where what we have identified as all of our measures of security and what we have invested in as so important, we are finding has zero importance and zero stability and zero validity in our reality. Because regardless of how much money, maybe if you have money and you can buy foods and supplies, you're luckier than those who don't. So there is a difference there, which is unfortunate. But the point is that our jobs, our mortgages, right now, the EU, what is a 6-month moratorium on mortgages and on credit cards? Yeah. And the governor of Maui just made it illegal for any evictions at this point if people can't pay their bills. Yeah. And so these things that were like all the what we consider to be the functioning, norms are all in question now. And those who've done some spiritual work, or those who've done some practice inside themselves, or have done some exploration into their relationship with life and this kind of ecocentric reality, are weathering this experience very differently than those who haven't.
That's true. Yeah.
And
so true.
And it's almost, I'm seeing like conversational warfare about between people who've been friends for years on social media about, oh, this is a hoax, or this isn't a hoax, or they're manipulating, and people are fighting, and it almost becomes like to a religious fervor of religious warfare over this concept of whether or not this bug is real or not real, or going to get you or not going to get you, or whether we should be quarantined or not quarantined, and da. And then there's those of us who are sitting like, okay, let's just be present. Let's radiate peace and calm. Let's exercise scrutiny, and let's exercise responsibility that in the event that this is actual and factual, let's not let's not hurt anybody else. Are our rights being taken away? Maybe for a little bit we are having to limit some of our behaviors, so for the good of the whole, right? Yet at the same time, if ever there was a good call for amnesia, right?
Those amnesia drugs.
Well, in the sense of being present, because it is getting lost in the stories, and then projecting those stories into the future, and then the fears, right? A fear, one of the things that I teach is a fear is a fantasized event appearing real. Right. One of the beauties of the law of repeatlessness is that there's no two moments, no two experiences. Right. That the past and the future are inevitable, but the past and the future don't exist.
Don't exist. Yeah, that's so powerful.
They're imagined. Right. They're imagined. We bring them into existence, and so fear is a fantasized event appearing real. It is literally a story, a fantasy. It's a movie that we're projecting into the future. But if you sit in the present moment, there's no space for it. Therefore, then it no longer controls your life. Yeah. It doesn't mean that one shouldn't consider the possibilities, but the projection and the fear mongering, and then the control that can take place of you from your own mind and your own thoughts, can be very detrimental, not only to your actual life and how you're experiencing life, but then your entire immune system becomes compromised through the stresses and the worries and the concerns. And so the very thing that you're worried about not contracting, you are more susceptible to contracting if you're allowing yourself to get all caught up inside this crazy mind game that's going on the planet right now. So